Hi and welcome to you in this channel. In this video we're gonna compare between the three most common programming languages, C++, Java, and JavaScript, by coding a guess number game. Whenever I start learning a new programming language, I focus on defining variables, writing a statement, and evaluating expressions. Once I have a general understanding of those concepts, I can usually figure out the rest on my own. Most programming languages have some similarities. So once you know one programming language, learning the next one is a matter of figuring out their unique details and recognizing the differences. To help me practice a new programming language, I like to write a few test programs. One simple program I often write is a simple guess the number game, where the computer picks a number between 1 and 100 and asks me to guess it. The program loops until I guess correctly. This is a very simple program, as you can see, using a pseudocode like this. The computer picks a number between 1 and 100. Loop until I guess the random number. The computer reads my guess. It tells me if my guess is too low or too high. The guess number game is a great introductory program when learning a new programming language because it exercises several common programming concepts in a pretty straightforward way. By implementing this simple game in different programming languages, you can demonstrate some core concepts and compare each language's details. So by coding this game in 3 different languages, it would give us the opportunity to compare them while they are doing the same thing. You will see that learning the next programming language, it's mostly about learning its differences. Let's start coding our game now. Take in mind I will skip some of the surrounding code, such as assigning temporary variables, to focus on how the basics are similar or different. The first thing to do is making the computer pick a number between 1 and 100, and that the code to do that in each language. You can see a lot of similarities here. C++ and JavaScript generate a random number with a function like rand that you can put into a range on your own. Otherwise, Java uses a special function where you can specify the range for the random value. In the second step, we will write code to loop until I guess the random number. Loops are usually done with a flow control block such as while or do while. The JavaScript implementation doesn't use a loop, and instead update the HTML page until the user gets the correct number. And here you can see similarities between C++ and Java. And now, as a third step, we will make the computer read our guess. That's the code to do that in each language. Different programming languages handle input differently, so there is some variation here. And like you can see, JavaScript reads the value directly from the HTML form. By moving to the last step, we wrote the code to make the computer tell us if our guess is too low or too high. Comparisons are fairly consistent across these C-like programming languages. Usually though, in if statement there is some variation in how each programming language prints output, but the print statement remains recognizable across each sample. Another information you should know that many programming languages adopt a similar programming syntax of C, including the 3 I have talked about here in this video. And C is an early general-purpose programming language created in 1972 at Bell Labs by Dennis Ritchie, and it proved popular and quickly became a standard programming language on Unix systems. That's enough for this video. I will make more videos about programming and stuff like that in the near future. Subscribe with us if you like this video for more content. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.